And welcome to the concluding section to this stock market course. I just want to go through some closing thoughts, just to go over some things that normally I would record at the very beginning. When I typically put a class like this together, I record all of the material and then I do the introduction last, just so you know what to watch out for. Well, because of the way I rolled this out, doing one section at a time, I had to put what I thought was going to happen at the very beginning, and now I'm finishing it up with what really happened as I completed uploading this course. So what are some closing thoughts that I have? First of all, there were some goals that were not achieved according to what I wanted to do with this course. I did not re-record everything. In the intro to this, I said I was going to re-record everything, and I started off by doing that, but it takes a lot of time. And so I ended up just going back and using other videos, splicing off the ends and putting a new intro and outro in each of those sections. Even that took a lot of time, and I'll explain why. I did not make the blog files available, and as I record this at the very end, I still haven't made those blog files available. I will do that. So I didn't do that in a very timely manner. What I'm trying to do is make an audio version of what I talk about in each video available, as well as a transcript of what I talk about, so you can follow along with what I say that way. That does take an exorbitant amount of time, and I haven't done that. This includes some assessments. I haven't even started on the assessments yet, but I will go back through this, and from now until the end of 2021, I'll go back and add these things to the course. So if you're running across this, and you still have a significant way to go through the course, hopefully by the time you get to this point, those resources will be available to you. And I didn't post a course outline yet. It did change a little bit. If you compare what I actually went through with what I said I was going to go through at the very beginning, there are a couple of modifications that I made. Not major ones. I added 3 sections and changed another section around a little bit. My intentions are to re-record this course in early 2021 and possibly using video. The problem that I'm running into right now is I'm not in a real recording-friendly environment. I've had a lot of battles with the sound. I'm in a room that really echoes, and I've spent a lot of my time just trying to make these videos sound somewhat decent. And that's with the voice-only videos. You compound that with the video recording, and that just adds a lot of extra time. My intentions are to re-record everything using new examples, brand new recording in 2021. We'll see how that works out. Maybe that I want to do that, but there's other things that I'm trying to do at the same time, and I just don't know if I want to take on that amount of work. I want to let this version of the course sit on YouTube for a while to see if people are interested in it before I go to all of the work of re-recording it again. If you are interested in that, please let me know. If you'd rather have a version of this class where you can actually see me, usually what happens is I have a slide like I have right now, but then you'll see me down in the corner blabbing away as I talk about things. One of the problems that I have with doing videos is I'm a musician and I'm a drummer, and I tend to speak in a very rhythmic way. I'll say something and then pause, say something and pause. I'll say something, screw up, and then go back and say it again. Well, then I chop that out of my final recording. And if you were to watch me doing that on video, it looks like I'm having an epileptic seizure because I'm darting around all over the place. One of the things that I need to do is get in a place where I can record videos, which I've done before. I don't really like doing that. Try watching yourself on video. That's not a lot of fun. But if that's a more effective way to present this information, let me know and I will try to do it that way. So I really have to battle my own ability to speak without pauses, and I need to work on the acoustics and the lighting a lot better of where I do record. My desire is to re-record parts of this course that use current examples each quarter. Some of these that you went through, it's true now, it was true 5 years ago, and it will be true 5 years from now. I don't need to re-record those as often. The parts where I use up-to-date examples, and I'm talking about what's really happening right now, those are the things within the course that I do need to re-record from time to time. So what are some future changes that I've seen? Adjust the current content to extend the mental analysis section. I really didn't even cover that at all. I mentioned it and talked a little bit about it and how you need to overcome your emotions, but I didn't really go into any detail. I should add some more information in that section than what I have, other than just recommending a book for you to read. I need to use more examples with technical analysis. I spent a whole section talking about technical analysis and didn't even really look at any charts. There are some charts that I did look at through other sections, but I didn't really include that in this particular version of the course. I do have a very extended technical analysis class that's available that's not for free. It's roughly 16 to 20 hours in length, about the same as this course, but I do spend a lot of time just looking at charts and showing you how to put different indicators together and how to analyze different things. Some possible sections that I can include in the future are how to open up a brokerage account. I didn't even think of that. I have 5 or 6 or 8 or 10 different brokerage accounts, but some people are really a little intimidated by that. Maybe I should go through and include a section on what to look for. Now, personally, I'm not looking for bells and whistles. I'm not looking to have my hand held. I just want somebody who's going to execute my order. I do all the research and analysis myself. I don't want them to tell me what to do. I just need them to do what I want them to do. But if you feel that having a section about that is a good idea, let me know and I can include that in the future. So if you have any feedback about this course, please contact me with any comments, both positive or negative. I've been teaching for a long time. I've heard very good comments. I've heard very bad comments. People love the way I teach and think I walk on water. Other people think I'm the Antichrist, okay? What I want to do is hit kind of that middle point. I don't want you to think that I'm the end all to everything, but I want you to get an effective education and experience out of the information that I want to present to you. So please offer any feedback that you may have. The thing that took me a long time this time is I started using Adobe Premiere Pro to edit some of the videos. Not so much what they look like, but to add subtitles. I think it's important, not just because YouTube likes that, although they do from what I understand. Adding subtitles is just the right thing to do. Not everybody who invests can see. Not everybody who invests can hear. You may have some kind of a disability, and I don't want that to prevent you from experiencing what I want to present to you. On the other hand, some of you may go through this course while you're riding on a train or riding on a bus or in a carpool where you want to read what I'm saying. You can't really listen to what I'm saying, and you get your information that way. But adding the subtitles takes a long time. Yes, they have an artificial intelligence brain that you just upload everything to and it spits it back to you, but you have to read through everything one word at a time, make changes, change the punctuation, change words that they got wrong, and that really takes a long time to do. I had no idea it was going to take that amount of time. Yes, it's a lot faster than actually typing them out, but it still takes a lot of time. Just as an example, a 20-minute video might take 4 hours of just going through the subtitles just to make sure everything's okay. Should I use subtitles for other languages? Not everybody watching these videos has English as their first language. You might speak Spanish, Russian, Chinese, whatever. Now, if I do that, if I do include other subtitles for other languages, I'm just going to use Google Translate. I'm just going to stick all the English in there and then copy and paste it out of Google Translate. What do you think about that? Would this be more helpful? Maybe you do speak English very well, but it's not your first language. Would adding your language be helpful? Please let me know. And if you want to proofread anything in a different language, let me know about that too. Is rolling out one section per day a good idea? That's what I tried to do. When I started, there were 41 sections. I think there's 43 or something now. But I just started on the first day of fall, September 21st, and I just said, okay, I'm going to roll out a section every day. Even that became overwhelming because of the subtitles, and I had to switch to doing it just Monday through Friday. I took Saturday and Sunday not to upload something. So that extended this a little bit further than I would have liked at the beginning. But do you like that idea? Or does it even matter to you? If you're coming to this later and all the sections are already there, it's like, what's the point? I have the whole thing right there available to me. For those people that go through this, if you want to have a question and answer time, if you want to have a discussion, either one-on-one with me, I am in the process of setting up a more active Facebook group. And for those of you that are interested in that, where we have discussions, where we build a community, where we go back and forth and you can ask your questions in a non-threatening environment, and you want to belong to that, please contact me and I will make you part of that group. Another thing is, if you really want to talk to me through Skype or Zoom or Messenger or some kind of a video program, let's set up a time and talk. I don't limit it to 15 minutes or 45 minutes. I'm at the point right now where my attitude is, if it takes us 20 minutes to talk about what we want to talk about, fine. If it takes us 2 hours to talk about what we want to talk about, fine. Now, as this program grows and goes beyond what I've been doing in the past, my time might become a lot more limited. So that may change in the future, where I do have to put more restraints on getting together with you. But right now, go ahead and contact me. Let's set up a time to talk. So with that, I really want to thank you. If you started at the beginning and went all the way through and you're listening to this right now, hooray for you, and thank you very much. That is truly an honor to me. I love teaching. I feel I have some good information to share with people. I feel I have the best program out there. But at the same time, I really appreciate the people who see value in what I'm trying to do and then take advantage of that. So thank you very much. This is the end of the course. Please look for other videos on the YouTube channel where I go into some other topics that are outside the realm of this course. I try to post things on a regular basis. Also, please go to the blog where I also post articles that you can look through. So with that being said, thank you very much, and I'll talk to you in the next video or course.